Coming in at a competitive rate on Upwork and bidding the right price for the right job is very important. So today I'm just going to give you a slight guide on how to actually know how to bid, how to change your rate. And so let's get straight into it. The first thing you want to do is jump straight into your dashboard. On the right hand side, you will find your name and profile picture. Click on that and you'll find yourself in this page. Now, if you just go down over here, you will see that there is an hourly rate, and you can actually just click on the green pencil icon next to that. That will change the rate or give you the opportunity to change the rate. Now, first of all, it is an hourly rate, and it's really only applicable if you are doing hourly contract, which means your client and you will agree upon an hourly rate, or they'll pay you what your profile rate is per hour. Okay, and this is done through the time tracking system on Upwork that you can use on your desktop. So you can download the desktop time tracking app, and that will allow you to submit your hours for pay. So what you want to do is literally just dial in whatever your rate is. Okay, you'll see over here that there is a 10% Upwork service fee, which is kind of your payment for using the platform, and then it shows you what you will receive once that rate has been removed, or that service fee has been removed. So you can now change your hourly rate and then go ahead and hit save. Now, how do you get to the point where you know how much your rate should be? Well, what you can do is, if you go back here to this page, you'll see right at the top over here, there's the search bar. And what you want to do is search for whatever specific type of work you do. And then just on the right, you can choose between searching for jobs, talent, or projects. What you want to do is just select talent. We're going to go in here and let's just say we are looking for a video editor, because that's the type of work I do and I want to do some research. Now, doing research and being competitive is extremely important. You need to be able to be competitive when it comes to your rate. You can't overcharge, because then no one will hire you, and you can't undercharge, because then you'll basically be doing a lot of work and be paid a lot less than what your time is worth. So my light, excuse me. Okay, we've got a bit of change of light. All right, there we go. So what you can do here, once you've searched for the type of work that you do as well as the talent, then you're going to go ahead and look through what people are actually charging. So this person charges $5 an hour, this person charges 10, this person charges 19, and it goes all the way up to even 55 an hour. So you can also just see that, you know, once you actually click on a profile. So for example, I'm going to just open this one over here. I am also just going to go and I'm going to open this one over here for $5. So let's go and have a look at this one. So for $5, you can actually go through the profile and have a look at what they actually offer and if it aligns with what you actually do. So you can go ahead, you can read the bio, you can have a look at the work history, you can have a look at maybe some of the products or the software that this person uses. And you can basically just break this profile down and see how much alike it is to your own profile. And this should take a bit of time, of course. I mean, you shouldn't just guess what your rate is, but this should basically be a good indication of what you can charge or what you should be charging. One of the other things is, you know, if you are experienced in what you're doing, then you know how long it's going to take for you to do, and you know what effort is going to be involved in doing whatever job you're doing. So video editing, I'm a video editor. I know certain clients want very, very specific things. Other clients just want basic videos. So I know what my market is and I know what my client wants. So that helps me decide how much I charge per hour on my Upwork profile. However, having said that, I've only ever done one hourly job. Okay, so I've only ever done one job that I have been paid per hour, and I didn't even get the rate that was on my profile. I got $25 and my rate is $30. It was a non-negotiable rate. That was the client's budget. Most of the time, especially if you're new to the Upwork game, you will be doing one-time projects, and that's also where that rate comes into play. So your rate is kind of like a basis. So when you submit a job proposal, they will, if they don't have a budget, they will assume when you're submitting this job proposal, the Upwork community, or the algorithm will assume your rate as the price for the job that you're bidding for. So for example, this job over here says an hourly rate of $10 to $20, and that's what will be put in the space when you're filling in your job details. But here it says hourly. Here I'm going to click on this and just open it up. If you go ahead now, once this is open and you want to actually add your details or submit a proposal, come on, internet. All right, there we go. Let's click on apply now. And once you actually go in here, you'll actually see when you put your details in, the hourly rate should be my profile rate. Now, you can change this, but what I normally do is make sure that my hourly rate over here is pretty much the least I'd ever accept for any job that I would do on Upwork. So if somebody's budget is $5 or $20, I'm not going to even submit a proposal for that job. But if somebody has posted a job and they haven't put these details in as to what their budget is, because that's an option, I am going to just assume that they are willing to pay for my basic profile rate, which in my case is $30. So that's actually kind of how I use that. I don't really do hourly jobs, so this is like a base rate. So as you can see over here, you've got your terms, and immediately, there we go, is the hourly rate. So they've thrown that in there so that is the base rate. But of course, you can change that, but it does say here that your profile rate is $30 an hour, and the client can actually see this. So if I make this $40, which you can do so, or $50, whatever the case may be, the client might question why you're changing the rate if your profile rate is $30 an hour. Now, if you want to learn more about Upwork, you can go ahead and click on this video, and I'll see you over there. I need to fix my light first, but I'll meet you over there and we'll discuss those details.